everyone, this is Frozen here back again continuing my Jurassic marathon leading up to Jurassic World Dominion. I'm finally set free from that disaster that is Jurassic Park 3, so now it's time for the main course of this marathon, which is the Jurassic World films. And yes, we're looking at Jurassic World. The plot for this film is about the theme park that John Hammond dreamed of ever since the original film actually coming true, but this time called Jurassic World. But a villainous dinosaur named the Indominus Rex escapes and kills employees, so the main characters must save all the tourists, especially when two kids are trapped inside an off-limits zone. So, I remember seeing this film in theaters back in 2015. It was one of my favorite cinema experiences I've had in that year, not as much as Force Awakens and Age of Ultron, but I still had a blast. This was actually my favorite Jurassic movie until I became a critic and realized that Jurassic Park is the true best Jurassic movie. But I actually have always rated this a 10 out of 10 until sometime in 2020 or 2021 when I started to slightly decline my thoughts. But don't get me wrong, Jurassic World is still awesome. But let me get the flaws out of the way first. The story is just alright. It's not a bad story overall, but it's just kind of the same as the original film except bigger. Yep, this is the biggest Jurassic film not only by scale but by the fact that this is one of the highest grossing films ever in the top 10. But the thing that affects the story the most are the poor character decisions, which is the biggest problem in the film. Zach and Gray are the worst characters in this whole film. Gray is worse since he's more insufferable and never shuts up. There was even a scene with him doing drama, and I had no clue what he was talking about. But Zach is also terrible. He started out as a pretty good big brother taking care of Gray, but then he just suddenly put Gray in danger for going into off-limits even when it was said the ride is closed. This is all because Zach says that him and Gray are VIPs and they're excused to not follow instructions. What a bad influence. The human villain also sucks. I never understood his motivation. Why does these Jurassic World films even need a human villain? The only good Jurassic human villain is Dr. Henry Wu. But yeah, that's pretty much my flaws with the movie. Now let's get to the pros. Since I addressed the characters, let's talk about the great characters. I said on Letterboxd that Claire was annoying, but rethinking about it, I like her a lot more now. I'll also give a shout out to Marzini because RIP to the actor who played him. Not only did that actor die, but the character he played in his film died as well. But my favorite character in the film is Owen, played by the legend himself, Chris Pratt. Owen may not be my favorite Jurassic character on the same levels as Ian, Sam, and Ellie, but Chris Pratt just might be my favorite actor to be in this franchise. Jurassic World has some aspects that does it the best in the whole franchise. It is the most fun in the whole, the most intense, the most terrifying, the best action, and the best stakes in this franchise. It was nice to see tourists inside John Hammond's creation, and those dinosaurs look even more realistic than they were in Jurassic Park. Overall, Jurassic World is nowhere near as good as Jurassic Park, but it was a nice return to the franchise and a huge apology letter from Jurassic Park 3. I give Jurassic World an 8.5 out of 10. That ends the first part of my Jurassic World review. Now soon to come is the final part of the marathon, which is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't. Bye guys.